That's what they do at concerts, isn't it? Because I've never been to a rock concert. Do they do this? Do they do that? Do they do that? Don't do that, Ray. If you're in Britain, don't do that. You can do that.
It's V for victory.
No, that's victory. In the UK, that's victory.
Let me say this. Don't do that.
Yeah, don't do that here.
That's perfect.
That's right.
I managed a shoe store, and I had a guy that was going around to the ladies going, and I was like, "Get the fuck out of my! Get the hell out of my!"
No, don't say that. That's me instructed. We're not on your morning show.
It would be at a shoe store too, wouldn't it, Ray?
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, I just want to apologise for the language from because they're real. They're just real. I mean, at the end of the day, they're just real human beings. Raymond, you didn't say anything. You did. I heard you. My dad. What did my dad used to say? And I used to think, well, basically, that's the same word, Dad. Puck. Oh, it's the same. That's what you just said. Yeah, puck. Yes. I was thinking, but Dad, you know, it's the same word. Raymond, how are you?
Oh, I am doing great. I played an awesome game last night called Vampire Survivors. I'm addicted to that. I'm addicted to Marvel Snap. The game nominees came out. I had fun picking all my choices. Ooh. And also today, I want to wish my daughter a happy 22nd birthday.
Oh,
Cynthia, I love you. Happy birthday.
Yay.
Happy birthday. Oh, and look, guys, I grew. If you notice, I grew.
I know. It's amazing. See, I always knew. See, William, I told you there was more to Ray than meets the eye, didn't I?
I can see it
now. My wife gave me a new gaming chair, and I kind of embarrassed myself because I told her, "Could you stop buying?" She says, "There's something back at the door." I said, "We should stop buying some crap." And I go out and I look, and it's a gaming chair, and I felt so stupid.
Oh, bless.
But thank you, Nicole. I feel good now. I feel like, you know, I'm not a midget. I'm not short anymore.
No, you're not. But it's actually a really nice chair, Ray, because you got vibrations.
I got a vibrator. Yes, the vibrator. Wait, oh my God! I was twerking in my chair, you know, up against the.
Ray, you got to be careful. You'll start a fire with all that friction.
Yeah. Set fire to your beard, man. That's the last thing you want.
Yeah, the vibrator. It's actually pretty good. It's really good.
Yeah. So what? This is with the back or the head or where?
It's the pillow down at the bottom. Pretty the like the base of your back, and I just put it right there, and you know it's.
You know it's quality when it sounds like a jackhammer.
That's what I was thinking. I couldn't remember what they were called in the UK. There's a brand called Kangol, and I was thinking it sounds like. And I thought I can't say that because probably most people in the UK wouldn't know what I meant. Jackhammer. Thank you. Yeah, brilliant. No, but it's a lovely looking chair. And Ray, full props to Nicole for making sure that it was on brand with today's show as well. Look at the colours.
Yeah.
Look. See this? Look at this. Ray is on brand. And the headphones as well. They're red headphones. You could argue it's on brand with Simply Pwned as well. Look, he got... Yeah, see? We got the feels going down. Wilhelm, mein Freund. How are you, my friend? How has your week been? What have you been up to?
Oh, man, I'm doing well, sir. I got my Stadia refund, my stimulus.
Have you had it all?
Most of it anyway.
Nice.
So I packed that in the bank. Checked out some Halo Infinite co-op with this man over here. So much fun doing that. And playing some Marvel Snap, which is a lot of fun as well.
Marvel Snap. Everybody seems to be playing the Marvel Snap. Yeah, there is a problem with it, Ray. I don't know if you realise this. I've mentioned this at some depth yesterday on Rock Around the Clock. It's named badly for outside of the US. Because in the UK, Snap is a completely different game. It's a game that kids play. It's a simple game. And when I first saw Marvel Snap, and I think a lot of folk in the UK felt the same thing, they thought, I'm not going to play that. It's a kid's game. Why do I want to play that? Also, have you heard of strip poker?
Oh, yes.
Nothing to do with Snap. I just thought I'd raise that.
You got me excited for Snap.
You know, right? I got a story, but I can't talk about it.
Oh, Raymond's story of strip pokerage.
Yeah.
Wow. Did it involve gaming chairs?
No, but he won. He won.
No, I didn't. I actually lost. I lost.
Yeah, but what's in strip poker? What is losing and what is winning?
That's true. That's a philosophical question.
But you know what I'm saying, William? I mean, you could argue that losing was winning in many ways, because a winner could be a loser as much as a loser could find that they're a winner. You know what I'm saying, Raymond? I mean, I want you to just spend some time to contemplate this.
Oh,
After a few hands, I found mine.
Yeah. After a few hands of strip poker, the mind boggles. We've got some lovely fellas and fellaresses in the chat, chaps. We've got young Al Davis. There he is. Afternoon, chaps, says Al. Al is English. Al is from the Lun to the Dun. Did you know that? He's an East Ender as well. There you go. He is. We've got young Ray, king of the poker. Do you actually play poker, guys? The actual card game poker?
Yeah, I have.
Do you?
I mean, back in the day, I used to play a lot of poker, but I love poker.
I can't.
I love poker.
I'm rubbish at anything with maths in it.
Was in Red Dead Redemption 2.
Yeah. Do they have a proper game, poker league thing going on in there then?
I don't know about a league, but you can go online and just sit at a poker table and invite your friends.
No way.
Yeah,
they got the Poker's World Tour. ESPN used to have a lot of poker tournaments back in, I think, the early 2000s. You get the chain, you get the bracelet, the poker bracelet.
I know. I mean, you can make a huge amount of cash at it, but
you sure can.
But you got to count cards and stuff, haven't you?
Yeah.
You got to be into all that.
You got to bluff too. You got to have a poker face.
Cards is one of them, but there's a bunch of strategies.
Yeah,
I'm not good at any of them.
No, it's not for me. It's not. For me.
I actually won a tournament.
Did you?
Yeah, not the official tournament, but my boss, he had like 3 tables, and we had a whole bunch of people from work, and we were playing in his garage and in front of the garage, and I won. And I came bluff. I did a silly. I would stick my tongue out.
Oh, is that so? Just to get rid of the expression.
Because he was trying to read. What has he got? What has he got? And I had nothing. He had me. And I was
seriously. Wow.
And he folded.
Look at that.
And that's the whole thing, is getting people to fold. But you also got to know when to just don't play it. If you don't have the hand, just leave it alone. But if you're gonna bluff, people are gonna try and read your face.
Look at this. We could. For a minute there, but Ray was in my mind. He was in Ocean's 11, William.
I was thinking of Kenny Rogers.
Oh yeah.
You gotta know. Hold him. No when to walk away. No when to run. You got to count your money when you're sitting at the table. Oh my God, I miss Kenny Rogers.
Woo! There we go. Woo! That's what we say. Yeah. Kenny, of course, Kenny's not with us anymore, is he?
No.
He's gone to the old poker house in the sky. Bless him.
Sure has.
Bless him. Nerds World's in the house. Hey, everybody. How are you, nerds? Good to see you, my friend. Who else we got? We got Dre from Spain. He was up first thing this morning with me, watching Ray.
I know.
Slapping the vampires.
Yeah, Ray, the game. It reminded me
with
of
his dongle.
His gauntlet a little bit, man. I checked it out this week.
Yes.
Yeah. Really cool game.
That's exactly what you thought, Ray, wasn't it? It was giving you Gauntlet vibes.
I loved playing Gauntlet with my mates. I had a lot of fun.
See, I think I remember Gauntlet. Were you like a little spritey knight with the helmet and everything and a sword? Was that what you were running around in the castle and stuff?
Just the ghost and the goblins are just chasing you.
Yeah, you had 3 or 4 characters you could choose from. I think 3, and one of them was a wizard. There was a few different ones.
Look at David Wilson, 3 middle-aged felt. First of all, thank you for calling me middle-aged. I appreciate that, young man.
It's all relative, mate. It's all relative. Look, talking of which, we have the very handsome and youthful-looking cowboy. He's here.
Oh man! Yeah, he's got. Check out his show. He's got another controversial topic.
It sounded like Mr. Hanky.
Mr. Hanky. Are we live, says David. Well, some of us, the rest of us are near a death. And you just drove it home. It's just Joe. Afternoon, gents. Good to see you, my friend.
Joe.
Always good to see Joe. Joe is he's a regular on most of our shows, bless him, isn't he? And a very talented human being.
Very
as
talented.
Really
Yeah.
talented. Extremely talented.
Yeah. And there you go. David's wishing Cynthia a happy birthday, Ray.
Thank you, David Wilson.
Yeah, there you go. He wanted to keep the name private, David, but there you go. A little bit for me to publicise it. Big Steve's in the house. Evening, gents. Great to see your handsome faces. Yeah, there you go. There's mine.
Yeah.
Thank you, Steve. And Halo Infinite is amazing, says little D, as Ray calls him. Little D. Then you guys have all been playing the update, haven't you? Together?
Campaign,
Yes.
yes, the winter update.
The warthogs and stuff.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. It is a lot of fun. You have to get through the initial prologue because we only ran into a few glitches, and one of them is if one of your teammates gets booted,
Yeah.
he won't have the save file to start where all of you do. So like you have to actually go back to get them through it, or they'll have to do it on
I
their
see.
own.
Okay, so if you haven't, yeah, okay, that makes sense. Makes sense. I enjoyed it. I played the full campaign, but I didn't do any of the online stuff.
Do it with your mates.
I don't have any.
Hey,
No. I found in life, Ray. I found in life, apart from, my fellows here, but you guys have all got your own little friend sets and stuff. I find that it's best to plough your own farrow, Ray, and, milk your own maid.
Whoa!
Just being Bruce. Hello, Bruce. He's in the
hello,
house.
Bruce.
Bruce as in the house. Fantastic. Oh, look, Chariot's popped in as well. Chariot Man Gaming. Do you know, whenever I see Chariot Man Gaming, I instantly think of him in a Roman Colosseum on one of those chariots racing around like Ben-Hur with his whip.
I got a completely different image. I see him on Deadliest Catch out there on the deck of the ship, throwing his Stadium Premiere Editions over into the Bering Sea.
You gotta check out his shorts on not his shorts, like shorts. His TikTok shorts and his Instagram shorts.
Check out his check shorts. Yeah, he's the king of rage, isn't he?
Yes,
his shorts are so funny. Such a dude. Nakinu! Hi, Nakinu. How are you, brother? Thank you for popping in. And then we get to it. I took a little while to get there. 3 middle-aged fellas singing and knacking to Kenny Rogers. Is that what this show is now? Whoa. Kenny's all right, isn't he, Ray?
Yeah.
What should we be doing? Twerking to Siley Myrus?
I don't know.
Only
Rocking
if the
in a
chair's
rocking chair.
Only if the chair is vibrating, man.
Yeah. Swift into the tailor. That's what we should be doing.
Eating oatmeal.
Oh, look, Dre's getting his refunds as we speak, so that's cool. So that's actually the first news item of the day, so we'll come back to that. That's well worth. Thank you for saying about that, Dre, because that helps me with the next. It's a poker show now. Guys, what is it? What are the audience are dictating the content to us?
Yeah.
What have we created? We've got a monster audience today. What do they want? We can't help it if there's no news. We're just trying to be convivial. And anyway, I'm
Ray,
very
go back to
interested.
singing.
Yeah, go on, Ray. What else? Let's do a Neil Diamond, shall we? Crackle and rolls. Who's your favorite? Who is your favorite band of all time, Ray? And it can be an individual. It doesn't have to be an ensemble. Apart from us, of course.
I mean, I like me some AC/DC. I love Nirvana. I love.
There you go.
I mean, there's just way too many. I mean, Led Zeppelin. I mean, good Lord, come on, man. It's like
So it's the Rocky stuff. You're a definite Rocky fan, then.
I love,
Yeah, that's interesting.
Oh, yeah.
I had you down for a soul boy. I could imagine you with a bit of Luther on.
I love my soul. I love, I listen to some
It's hard
old
to pick
stuff. I listen to, you
It
can't
is.
pick one.
I know. It's the hardest question in the world.
I listen to hip hop. I listen to R&B. I listen to rock, alternative, heavy metal. I mean, you'd be surprised when you listen to my music library.
Your playlist. all
my
different
playlist. You'd be
stuff. Yeah,
surprised.
I think, you
I
know
love it
what,
all.
and I reckon if we asked William, he'd say the same thing, wouldn't you, William? Because I think as we get older, we our tastes widen, as they do in food, Ray. You know, when you're young and you won't touch cabbage or
Yes.
greens or
Yes,
sprouts or certain kinds of meat, and as you get older, you're like, no, actually, I don't mind. I'll eat anything. I
Yeah,
think it's the same with music.
Yeah, I didn't.
Yeah.
I hated cabbage when I was young. I wouldn't mind. I could not leave the table if I didn't finish my cabbage. And now I can eat cabbage.
And now
It's just what
cabbage
cabbage does. It's just what cabbage does to your innards. Now you know.
Well, now you've got a
isn't
higher
about
chair. We'll find out quicker.
Hey, this isn't about cabbage. It's actually about music. But the bluegrass music, I used to hate it. My dad loved it, and
Yes, your
now
dad,
I have
massive.
respect. Now I have respect for it.
Yeah.
So-
It's the musicality of it, though, isn't it? That's the
Yeah.
and it's a real throwback to that kind of settler music, you know, the kind of pioneer music. I love all that stuff. Yeah, William, how's your week been, my friend?
Oh, it has been good. It has been very good. Yes, I could tell you I played some Halo Infinite.
Did you play some? Did I already ask you this question?
Yes, you did.
There you go, folks. That's what you call a
Maybe I
senior
should start
moment.
singing.
That's what you call a senior moment right there, folks.
I see, Ray. Did I already ask him that question? I can't remember, to be honest. Shall we move on to the news before I soil myself and Nurse has to come in and wipe it out? Oh dear, oh dear. Oh, I blame it on lack of sleep, guys.
Yeah.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Right, let's share this. Raymond,
Yes, sir.
you know that it's exactly 4 days away. 4 days away to when Stadia would have been 3 years old.
Oh
I
man,
know. It makes you think, doesn't it? Huh? And well, we're now moving into the second phase of the refunds. By the look of it, the stimulus pack. That's very much a very American phrase. That the stimulus. Yeah, we don't often hear that outside the US. But I got the email first thing this morning, and I tweeted it out there that they were saying they were processing payments. Dre's obviously just popped in and told us that he has now started to get his refunds. He's, as you know, he's in Spain. So, and I think I saw Rudig's mentioning on Twitter just before we went live that he was seeing some activity as well. And of course, he's in Canada. So that's actually come around quicker than I thought it would. You know, I've been saying I didn't expect us outside of the US to see anything till December. So,
yeah, I really thought so. And, you know, one thing that's going on with these refunds, and I've mentioned it a few other places, is that they weren't completely they didn't describe it in detail to people like efficiently enough, because there's a few issues that they didn't foresee that happened and some that just weren't explained very well. So if you get, you're going to get paid back exactly how you paid in. So if you used your credit card, it's going back on your credit card. If you use Play points or credits, then you're going to get Play credits back. But where it gets a little bit interesting is that if you did Google surveys or you did any kind of promotions that gave you a promotional 50 cents, 80 cents, $1, whatever, there's always a expiration date attached to those funds. So as you're getting your Play credits back, if you purchased it that way, that's how you get it back. You're going to see that you have a large number in your Play credits, but then underneath it, you might have $30 that needs to be spent by such and such date, or $10 or whatever. And a lot of people were freaking out thinking that was they had to spend all their money by that date, but that's not actually how it works. And they didn't explain that to people. So some people got worried. And then, there's just been a few little things.
Misunderstandings.
Yeah. So your play points as well. Let me finish this real quick, Ray. So you get Play credits back, and you also have Play points. Some people have been accumulating these Play points, and it's pretty significant to them in their play account. Well, when they gave you back all these credits, you go negative into your points. But once you spend that money, it disappears. Now, that might just be a visual glitch that they didn't understand or know was going to happen. But it does correct itself once you spend the money, and they're looking into correcting these things. And this is all separate from you actually getting your money. They are giving you your money from the way you paid. Gotcha. But go ahead, Ray.
So the problem that I have, and they refunded everything to the credit card. The only thing is, it is an account that I don't have anymore. And so when I called the bank, I said, hey, what can you do? Nothing. You don't have an account with us. So what happens is it goes back to them. You need to get in contact with Google, which I did. Google says, just wait for an email to come, and they'll ask you where you want to put those funds at. But they did refund everything to that card. But also another problem that I had is that my company used to reward me with American Express gift cards.
Oh,
so all those, and I got about 4 or 5 American Express gift cards that are like $150 on them. Those got declined for a refund because they're not a bank account; they're a gift card.
Right.
So once again, and I talked to a guy yesterday named Ben, and Ben told me, "Hey, you know what? We're working on it." And I mean, what am I gonna do? Am I gonna scream? I'm gonna yell? I'm gonna. I mean, you just got to be patient. And
right. Well,
just see what happens.
As you see, they're moving on to overseas now in Canada and stuff. What I think they're doing is they're going through their whole log. They're refunding everything that they can, and then they're going to circle back. Like when they go to refund hardware, for example, before they do that, they're going to reach out to you. I got email, and you're probably going to get the exact same thing when they circle back to the declined refunds, because I've got a handful of declined refunds as well.
Makes sense.
I got my Google Play, I got my PayPal, but 90% of my was the credit card, which and I just say, hey, if you look at credit card number such and such and such, I don't have that account no more. I would love it to be on this credit card that I do have on my Google account. And they said, just wait for the email. Just wait for the email. Because you guys, if you keep going, you're just going to have a case number here, case number here, case number here.
And they said in the original email, hey, don't overburden us by getting a hold of, by contacting us, because this is how it's going to work. But like I said, they were a little vague in some of their wording and stuff. And some people didn't read it all. And there was some big people who have large followings that tweeted out a bunch of stuff that's actually incorrect. So just be careful, just be careful.
No, you make a good point. And ultimately, they're going to try and clear out the automatic stuff, aren't they? And then everything that's flagged as an issue, they're going to come around again on. And they've said in this article, this is the Indian Times, guys, even gets covered in the Indian Times. And it said some customers are now seeing, as like you were saying, William, negative PlayPoint balances, as well as huge Google Play Store credits due to these Stadia refunds. In a statement to 9 to 5 Google, the company confirmed that this issue is unintended and will only affect US customers, which is interesting. Google is also working on solutions for Android users who faced PlayPoint deduction. So I'm sure ultimately it'll all get sorted. And actually, the fact that they've now moved on outside of the US gives me a lot of confidence, because they're giving themselves a fair amount. They've got 40 odd days. Is it 40 or 60 days? 60 odd days to get it fixed. And they've done a fair chunk of it already in what, 2 weeks since they've started that process. So I think it'll work out. I think it'll be fine in the end.
Yeah, and that you will get a bunch of, like, for every transaction that was declined, you're going to get an email that says, where would you like this money to go? Where would you like this money to go? As long as it wasn't supposed to always go back to your credits. Now, for the people that feel like they're stuck with credits, because I myself, this is how I would do things. I would have $25 in play credits, and I would put $40 with it to go buy a $70 game or whatever. I would do it all the time to try to save money or save here or there. So I got a bunch back. But what I would suggest to everyone is if you have HBO Max, go ahead and pay for a year. That way it doesn't come out of your monthly.
Are you gonna pay that with $1,000? because there is somebody that has $1,000
in play credits. Well, okay,
Yeah.
so this is so you're not going to spend 1,000, but you can switch your YouTube Premium if you have it over to that. You can switch your Disney Plus. You can switch your HBO Max. I even went on Discord and I found a workaround. People like to get Nitro and they can boost servers for better audio and video quality for the general video chat and stuff. I went in, and when you sign up for Nitro, they want you to have a PayPal account. But if you scroll down and go to gift Nitro, you can gift Nitro to yourself with play credits.
Wow.
And that gives you a year of it, and you can boost two servers. It's just
I got Booster. I got Boosteroid with Google Pay. You can use your PayPal and you can use Google Pay for Boosteroid, and that's what I said. Hey, might as well try out Boosteroid, and that's what I did. And then just wait. I mean, you got to be, patient. I worked in customer service, and I remember being on the phone telling people, just I'm under the mercy of people trying to get it together. I can't promise you the world. I can't promise you nothing. You just gonna have to sit and wait and find out. So just see what happens.
Yep, absolutely. That's how I see it as well. Right, next up, Flight Simulator. Ray, they brought Flight Simulator to xCloud this week. Amazing,
Yes.
Amazing. And it turns out there's an Easter egg in there as well. You can play a load of old flight sim titles actually in the cockpit. It's a beautiful word, cockpit, isn't it?
Oh, it's yeah. Mm-hmm.
So you guys in any flight sims? You ever tried?
I've played a few of them, man, back in the day, but I've been holding off on this one because a buddy of mine has two of the flight sticks and the feet controls, and when I get that for my PC, I'm going to actually dive into it because the way they do the I'm not sure if you know or not, but they do satellite tomography or something like that. They actually use real satellite images, and it's so realistic that it's actually amazing. They had a Top Gun, the new Maverick movie. They had a little addition so you could fly those jets and stuff. It's just it is incredible. But I haven't dove in yet because I'm waiting for those controls. I'd like to actually try to fly a jet.
I did a flyby over my house.
Did you?
Oh,
Yeah.
yes. Now, Doc, one of the people we play with in the community, certified Doc, he had Flight Simulator, and he landed in Wilson's backyard, and he landed where I live. He landed in the Catholic Church. He crashed into the Catholic Church across the street from my house.
You live in a Catholic church?
No.
That's amazing.
Yeah, he wears a robe. He wears a robe.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is things you didn't know about your friends, part 7. No, it's amazing. And the great thing is, for me, it's a huge game, and it's got a kind of an ongoing download thing as you play, as you rightly say, William, because of the downloading of satellite images. So it's perfect for the cloud. Yes. It's a perfect cloud game, and this for me is the indicator of where things are going in the cloud. Being able to play these kinds of games, and for them to say, we've now got the cloud edition where it's infinite, because that's what I'm waiting for. Yeah. You can download the finite edition where you've only got so many maps and stuff. And
I mean, like they transfer petabytes of data, like for this game. So I mean, if you could just load it all up in the cloud, that would be just amazing.
Just amazing. That's the future. Once that happens, and this isn't that game, but it's a step towards it.
Yes.
Because firstly they had to wait for the console edition so they can use controllers. But imagine in a year's time when we actually get games that are built dedicated for cloud, so that they're just huge wherever you go. That's what I'm looking forward to. Ray, William it is. William's a Baldur's Gate fan. Are you a Baldur's Gate fan, Ray?
I'm his partner.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know you two were an item.
Yeah. We've shared a sleeping bag by the fire.
Yeah. I invested in the what it was, the beta.
Yeah. He's what was it, the thing he access? Early access.
Early access.
Yeah,
Early
yeah,
access.
yeah.
Yeah,
So,
it is a fantastic game. I haven't been playing it recently due to Stadia's demise and everything. I have to purchase this game again, but for me, I'm torn a little bit because I've put about 500 to 600 hours into early access already.
Whoa!
And it's only like 30% of the game you get to play with. So I think I'm going to wait for the full release before purchasing it.
Yeah.
Because
this game is on Boosteroid, and so I was excited to see that it's on Boosteroid, and I got to get it. I had it for Stadia. I got to play it on PC. So
that's so great to see them back to motion capturing, though.
Yeah, that's what this story is about here.
The early access has been a very great success story for Larian Studios. It worked really well for their previous title, and it's working fabulous for this. They build it in layers. They get feedback from the people who are playing, and then they add more layers, readjust, and then see what the player base thinks. It's an amazing early access title.
Yeah, no, I've watched you guys playing it, and I've been thinking this does look amazing. But it's not the game. It's not the kind of game that I would just go out and buy. Like you in a way, William, I'm thinking to myself, well, okay, it's probably worth waiting now for the full version next year when it's all polished and it's got all the new stuff and all the new content and everything, and then paying pretty much the same price, maybe a little bit more, and get the whole thing. Whereas if you buy early access again now, you can be covering a lot of all of that ground. And
I will say this, though. I will say this: there is so much to the darn game that if you don't check out some early access stuff, you might be lost a little bit or left behind by the time the full game is out.
Yeah.
Because what I mean by that is they introduce the characters sort of one at a time, the new classes and stuff. So like we just received Barbarian. So by the time the next patch comes out and they add a new class, you've pretty much figured out Barbarian. But when the game comes out, there's going to be like 8 or 9 classes and all kinds of characters and NPCs to recruit into your party. And I don't know. I love it, though.
I have to say, I had lots of fun playing this beta. I mean, laughing, the characters that you make, the choices that we have to decide on. I mean, this game was fun. Even being a beta, it was still fun. The giant spiders, the orcs, the storytelling, the love making in the game. Yes, it's amazing, amazing. Probably one of my favorite betas I've ever played.
And I've watched you guys streaming it, and it looks stunning. And it looks even, to be fair, I think partly it looks stunning because it's being played by people that know what they're doing. And if I was to jump in,
well, that's what we took. Like David didn't know. We took David in. A lot of people who didn't know played with us, and SPG. He is a dungeon master. So with him explaining everything and telling you what to do,
he's a games master. I don't think there's any game that he's not brilliant at.
I am a DM, a dungeon master, but that's not like a dungeon master. I tell stories.
He's a dungeon master, and he did a good job explaining the fundamentals of the game and making it fun and telling us where to go and everything. Don't go here. Don't go there. Don't go there.
You have done a pro tip on Baldur's Gate, haven't you? I think in the past.
Yes,
it's one of our old episodes. So Rudigs he's coming a little bit late, and he missed your soothing words.
Yeah, so and he's worried. So Rudigs, listen, what we just learned anyway, or I did, is that they have a fix for your play points for other countries. And that fix probably is locking you out of your account until the whole balance is in there and they adjust your play points. Not your balance, but your play points. I think this is their workaround. So just take a deep breath. You're not going to be locked out forever.
See, Rokk, you guys out there in the UK, you guys got the EU. And I don't think these companies are going to mess
But we haven't, mate. That's the sad part of it. We haven't. We used to have the EU and then they took us out of it, Ray. I don't want to be reminded, man. It just upsets me.
You guys have certain laws and stuff that they can't do.
Yeah, well, we still live in the shadow of our largest trading neighbour,
Yes.
but unfortunately, we're not in the EU anymore. But I hear your point, though, and they certainly have some teeth. And from a consumer perspective, both in the UK and in Europe, in fairness, there's some pretty strong teeth. Which I don't know. I thought you guys had fairly robust consumer laws, but
I'm gonna sue you. No, I'm gonna sue you. No, I'm gonna sue you. I'm gonna sue
Let me tell you something, Rokk. When they say I'm going to sue you for false advertisement, that only happens in your country. That doesn't.
Yeah.
I mean, it exists here, but I don't think anybody's like been found guilty of that.
No, this is the thing, isn't it? I hear what you're saying, guys. But, Google have said, as we saw just now, they're committed to making it right. So
There's War Master. That is exactly what I was saying. You're going to get email.
Yeah.
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 That's how it works.
It'll get sorted, I'm sure. So there you go, Baldur's Gate. Excellent. Talking of stuff in that kind of space, Witcher 3 is coming out soon with a free, when I say it's coming out, on December the 14th, which is about a month, just under, they're coming out with a free next-gen update for every single version of The Witcher Wild Hunt 3. So whatever console version you own it on, whatever version you have, whether you have it on PC or console, you get a free up. And you know what, Ray? It's better than that. You get all the DLCs as well as new content. It's flipping amazing.
Thank you, CD Projekt Red. Thank you.
And that is an amazing title, too. I don't know if anybody's played through it, but it's one of my all-time favorite games. You are a Witcher rogue going out and making your way in the world. Do it honestly or not, it is an amazing title. And the DLCs were exceptionally done. So I can't wait to see what the next-gen update actually looks like. Because
me too.
Hats off to it.
You've got to imagine improved textures, maybe higher frame rates, some HDR. That would be
maybe
nice.
Some RTX, maybe,
a little bit of ray tracing as well. That would be absolutely amazing. December 14th, and it's free. Good on you, CD Projekt Red. That's what I say. I'm just doing my Buddhist chants there, fellas. Got to get it down with the Buddhists. Call of Duty, Microsoft's Xbox chief, i.e. Phil Spencer, says Call of Duty on PlayStation, there's no debate. It ain't going nowhere. We're not taking it anywhere. You can keep it. You can have it forever, infinitely, for free. Keep all the money. In fact, take Xbox. Have the whole lot. Which I thought was extremely generous of the fellow.
Yeah. No, why don't you?
Why?
Because he wants that deal passed. Hey guys, look.
We'll play nice. Are you going to play nice?
The Activision deal.
Activision deal, Blizzard deal. We want that deal to pass.
But how correct is that though? Didn't the Call of Duty just come out and it's on PC as well?
Why? What shouldn't it be on PC?
Well, why would it be removed from the PlayStation? Because Xbox owns it now? Is that why?
Activision. So they got Activision, and so that's and PlayStation. Like, whoa, wait a minute! Oh, don't! That's our baby. We got people that play that.
So they're still arguing about this from a while back. I see.
So he's basically saying, look, dude, you can that Call of Duty, you can have that.
Yeah.
If that's what you're arguing about, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, so basically the EU and the UK went, something about this deal we're a little concerned about. And PlayStation were like, yeah, we don't think it's fair because, we make so much money from Call of Duty that you shouldn't be allowed to get big. And so they're basically saying, no, guys, we wouldn't take it away from you. We love competition.
But PlayStation, so you make sure we get some of that Final Fantasy, some of that exclusive Final Fantasy games.
Yes. That's so true, Ray. And of course, what was one of the PlayStation Plus premium titles this month coming out? Not just yet, in a few days' time. None other than Skyrim.
Ooh. Oh yeah.
So they're all playing nice. They're playing nice in the sandbox. That's what we like to see. It's got to go that way, hasn't it?
And you know what? There's money. There's billions of dollars. Everybody's going to make money.
Well, at this point, if Xbox said, "Give me all my toys," well, they're going to be sitting on a pile of them.
There's a good point, but also they're only going to be selling to the same people that have already bought it. They need to, it's market forces. You need to have those markets, So an English farmer is selling sheep to a French farmer, and a French farmer's selling sheep to an English butcher. But that's what competition's about, isn't it? You can't. I don't know how French farmers and sheep got into that. But to be honest with you, I think it's just.
Not bad.
I just don't know where my brain's going these days, guys. And finally, announced last Thursday. It's only relevant to you guys, actually. But in the States, NVIDIA are making available these beautiful little shiny plastic premium membership gift cards. So you can give these, I think.
It comes in a little box. It comes in a nice box, too.
It comes in a beautiful little box, Ray. You're right. But it's for a limited time only, I think. I think it's just up until December the 20-something, if I remember rightly. I may be wrong. But they do look nice, and you can get them in $20, $50, or $100 denominations. And, of course, you can then pop that onto your Priority or your 3080.
And Rokk, thank you for gifting me a black nut.
Yeah.
My son was getting braces, and I went and I looked at your, you hit me up in my DMs, and I went, yes, I got a black nut. And
the nurse went,
the happiest gift he's gotten all year.
Oh, bless you. Yeah, no, that was a genuine. It was so funny. Yeah, I sent you the clip of the stream.
Yeah, I saw it.
It was so funny because I think somebody had mentioned, it may even have been Rudig's mentioned earlier in the video, how Ray loves black nut or something, and then you went and won it. I thought, that is poetic justice. The God does have a sense of humor.
I actually hopped on and I actually played some games. Did some really cool retro game. There was a game that I wanted to play, and I saw it and I played it. I'm very happy. Thank you.
It's the luck, my friend. So Nerds World's making a point. William, you may be able to answer this one. Does anybody know if I can buy prepaid credit cards? It's prepaid debit cards typically, anyway, isn't it? You can't. I think you
no. See, Nerds World. The big problem is, and the reason why people are trying to figure out what to do with their Google Play credits is because you're locked into their ecosystem. If you paid your good money, you bought into it, and now you gotta use it in their marketplace.
What you can do
now, if you have a child account, if you had a child account, I understand. If you had a child account, you could transfer funds out of that, but it has to be a child account. And if somebody just for giggles thought, hey, I'm going to change it before I get my refund to a child account, when you go through and you say, no, I checked that box, I'm actually a child, they're going to cancel your account completely.
Wow.
Oof. So you can't retroactively change it.
Ooh.
So so be careful.
Be careful. I know what some people have paid. They've got thousands and thousands in play credits, haven't they? But let's face it, up until September 29th, before we knew that it was gonna be a thing, just checking. No, I've not had any money.
Yeah, well, I literally got so many games by doing those surveys, and I would put $20 in to finish buying one, which is a massive value, but I wished I would have done what Ray did and used a credit card the whole damn time, and then I'd have got all cash back. But
you guys know, if you don't go to your emails, go to your Google Play account, and you will see a list of, and it's just like ding 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 ding, and I'm like, oh my god, they refunded to an old account, but they refunded.
Something I checked on, I got refunded for PGA Tour, and Sierra and myself jumped on and played a round of it. So even though you've gotten a total refund for it, that game should still be in your play library until they shut down the entire service. So,
ooh, amazing.
Yeah, that would be kind of screw. We paid you now, so give me that game.
Yeah, well. You never know. I mean, it would be within their rights to. We no longer have the digital, right to it. So
it's a difficult one. I personally think they're going to try and come to resolution because it stinks, doesn't it? And they know it stinks.
Shout out to Cowboy. Cowboy got like $890 something, $890.46 to 4 different accounts. Woo! And they still owe him $200. They still owe him $200. So shout out.
Wow!
I got another three to 400 coming back because I had a bunch of $59.99s that were rejected or declined. And then we have hardware coming back as well. They haven't even attempted to refund that yet.
I have over $1,000. Over $1,000. So sitting here waiting patiently.
I don't. I've got a few hundred. I am the world's tightest wad wallet. I'm proud of it. That's why I could do massive giveaways, guys. Right. Shall we crack on and have a look at William's Wanger?
Yes, please.
Yes.
It's so impressive today.
Show us your Wanger, William.
It's not cold outside, but hey.
What have we got here, my friend?
So this is Marvel Snap, and it's a card-based game where you get at the very bottom of the page there, you can see the one that's glowing. That is energy, and you have to have enough energy to spend the thing. So there's one card down there that I can play right now. But all right, so it's a strategy-based card game to where it's up to the shuffle of the deck, and it's up to how you play your cards and what powers your cards have. Also, each one of those spaces that are in the center there, each one of those blocks, they're called locations, and each one of those will give you a buff to your side, or it's a negative, or it's just something to pay attention to, like it'll move cards around for you. So the name of the game is to use your cards and to get the bottom power number higher than theirs. So you have to occupy more than 2 spaces to win, or you can tie and still win as well. It's a little weird, but each card has its own power. Each card has its own energy cost to use, and each one has its own power value on the square. And they combine with the other cards, and some of the cards have powers that buff the other cards that they're being played on. A lot of what I'm saying may not be making sense, but when you go to play it and you play a few rounds, you will get what I'm saying. Now, this is very much like a mobile game. It should play on a baked potato. But when you first start off, it's kind of a grind. Use your gold wisely. They don't give you much. You have to earn it. Don't overcommit on a location early. Like, as you can see, I have 2 cards to the left there. Now I have 3. This would be committing to a location too early. But you have to toss your game up depending on what they're playing, what you think may be in their hand, and all of those things. So it's all about strategy, what cards are shuffled into your deck and when, and what their abilities are. Pay attention to the featured locations. Each one of those now has been listed, and you can't really read it clearly in here, but each one of those boxes has a list of like a negative, a positive, or something that will happen at a certain turn. And you have 6 turns usually. Sometimes one of those will pop up and it'll say you get a 7th turn during this game. And then you have 7 turns. Each turn they keep adding more of your energy at the bottom so that you can use higher cards the further you go. Let's see. Ties can be best and can win you the game. Like, as you can see there, I'm tied in the middle. They're winning on the left, and I'm winning on the right. Well, we'll see how this plays out. I probably get my butt stomped on this one, but we'll see. That one threw that card over. I'm winning 2 squares now. This is going to suck it up and spit it out. And, I think I do win this one. Maybe I don't. I don't know. Anyway, save your best cards for last, the ones that you know are going to make a really good impact. Definitely play illogically at some points because it will help your game. Up there at the top, you see there's a snap. I watched Ray play, and what Ray likes to do is he likes to snap and then point right in your face, and then give you the thumbs up, and then do a snap and then point right in your face again.
When you click on your avatar, there's a bunch of emotes, and so you can do a Thanos snap, you can do a Spider-Man laughing at you, you can do certain stuff to taunt your character.
Yes, to taunt.
So I like when I notice that I see somebody's thinking and they don't know what to do, I like to taunt them.
Yeah. So what you do is you unlock these cards. They have like a battle pass structure. You grind and grind and grind, as you see what I'm going through here, and it unlocks new cards. And then each one of your cards you can upgrade for the art. It doesn't actually change the value of the card, but what it does do is the animation on the front becomes fancy. It sounds dumb that you want the same card to be upgraded, but it becomes addictive. And
when you upgrade a card, though, you do get a card selection. It gives you
you can build decks.
Exactly. There you go.
Yeah. So you don't just have one deck. You can click in your deck and remove cards and add new cards and stuff like that to develop a new strategy. But more than likely, what you should do, there's the taunts. But what you should do is basically just build an entirely new deck and test that out. And you can have like 20 of them, variation is key. Definitely keep trying out the new cards, and you are up to RNG as well. You can just have bad locations mixed with a bad deck, meaning the deal of the cards, and you can be completely screwed. But what I like to do is I start the game, I click the snap right away and taunt them a little bit, and halfway through the match, sometimes they retreat because they think I'm going to win, or they think they're going to lose. And you actually lose progress on the battle pass if you do lose after you've clicked those things. Retreating doesn't barely affect you at all. But if you lose badly if you've clicked those snaps. Is there anything, Ray, that you would like to add on my wanger today?
Well, definitely not my lips. All right, hold on. I would just, the locations, you can't really read on the screen right now, but these locations are amazing. They can say, you know what, you can't put power card 1, 2, 3, 4 or 5 through 6. If you put a card here, it's destroyed. You can also, like Charles Xavier right there, he's blocking that area, so nobody can put a card there. So he's already won 14 and he's blocked everybody else. So nobody can place a card there. These cards, all of them have their own kind of like
Odin
superpowers.
So Odin, I just smacked Odin down. And what Odin does is it makes all the cards that are around him all do their magic again. So yes. I'm calling another card. It's going to make that one produce another fake variant that comes over. Yeah, and I win no, I don't. I still get stomped. Yeah, I got my book.
Yeah, you got stumped. 43.
The next one I win, damn it. The next one I win. This game is addicting. You get loaded in really, really quickly. You do. You get loaded in very quickly, and the games only last like 2 minutes. It's so quick, and it's addicting, and it's just a hell of a lot of fun.
This game, I did vote it for mobile game of the year. So you guys don't know, the gaming awards came out, so I'll be talking about that a little later.
Here's the last thing: you guys all may have Google Play credits sitting in your account. You can put this on your phone and use it to get cards and stuff. I wouldn't recommend it, but if you're gonna throw the money away anyway,
I got Wakanda package forever. Wakanda. I used my Google Play and I got the Black Panther pack, and when you throw down the Black Panther, he's got a power of 4, but when you place him down, it doubles, so he has 8. So he now has 8. Like the Hulk's got 12.
Williams Wakanga. That's what we need. I've watched this so many times, and I'm still totally baffled by the end of it.
I play it and win a lot. Okay, hey, I'm serious now. I'm not bullshitting. I understand the game fundamentally very well. There's still times I'm like, oh, I'm screwed. Then I win, and I'm like, how'd that happen?
Yeah. No, Stu Renaissance says the same thing. He says it's literally a game. It's easy to pick up, but takes a long time to master.
Yes. Yes, because you can lay one card down and
Yeah.
completely change the entire landscape of what's going on.
Right.
You really can. And now
Is it available on GeForce or any of the cloud?
No, it's on Steam.
Boosteroid?
Steam and your phone.
Steam. I'm pretty sure. I think I can see this on Boosteroid sometime in the future.
I could see it coming to GeForce as well.
It's
I hope
popular. Mobile, very much a mobile game. It's small. It's like a gig. I mean, it hardly has any footprint. My GPU fans don't even kick on when I'm playing it. So
no, they are saying that they're working on the wider screen variant though for
that would be amazing. That would be amazing.
They're also working on the ability for you to play with a friend, so you can invite your own folks. So
because at the moment you kind of have to be loaded into the same game randomly, and that's almost impossible. You know.
Yeah. It's not going to happen, is it? But it does. It's a gorgeous looking game. I mean, the artwork is
the sound effect and the
music.
The music is what you're gonna love. The sound effects and the music, you're gonna be hooked on.
And it's currently free to play, so they're making their money from you buying gold and cards. And
I've only bought one pack. Everything else I grinded out and got.
And you played on your phone, Ray?
I play one on the phone and I played on my PC.
Oh.
So, and what's interesting is Ray was watching me play, and he was like, "Oh, I'm seeing how you play now." And I didn't quite understood what he meant, but then I watched him play, and I was like, "Oh wow, we do play totally different."
It's like poker.
Yeah,
I know. So what I can tell you what he likes to do. He wants to use the biggest card to try and take out his person towards the end, and I know that now. So, but I know cards that can take out his big card easily. So there's strategy. Yes, a lot of strategy. And
but you would need to be playing William to know that was his strategy, though.
Right? Or I
watch him.
Yeah,
it's just like poker. You watching somebody play poker. It's like poker.
But you don't. Am I right in saying that? So you've got John the Drain up in the corner there. If he wins or loses, he's out and someone else comes in. So you don't get an opportunity to study somebody's game type.
No, and it's like I said, because of the squares and because of the shuffle of the deck, it is random.
Yeah,
like they could just get the short end of the stick this time,
they're getting ready to do the multiplayer soon. And I watch Joe and I watch
Joe's a big player.
Yes, and so I can see. I say, okay, I know what cards, I know what his deck is. And so, and I have 4 special decks for 4 different ways I want to win. So.
I guess
and he's watching us. He's watching us.
Could this? Could you see this becoming an esports game in the future?
Yes.
Oh, I could. Yeah.
It's that good.
It is pretty complex. It's like I said, there's points in the game where I don't even know what's going on. I'm like,
I'm not exaggerating. I'm telling you. This game is addictive and it's very fun.
It's so fast. It's so fast. You can grind like 5 matches out in like less than 6 minutes, and then unlock a card or something. It's compelling. It's compelling. It seems silly.
Every time you do it to me, William. Every time, every week, I think I'm not going to play that game. What's he going to do here today? Marvel Snap as a kid's card. That actually looks quite good.
People never judge. I was looking at Vampire Survivor, which is on xCloud, and I was like, I love that game. That game is fun.
And again, you're right, Ray, because I'd seen the screenshots and thought, oh, God, it's an old retro thing.
Thank you. Yeah.
And then I watched you playing this morning and I thought, actually, it does look quite addictive. He's running around slapping those things with his dongle. That's
and you can extend it too.
Raymond, shall we close out the day with Ray's Play It Now, which is the new title that you have given it.
So these are games that you can play it now, or also
play it now
coming up soon. So right now we're gonna go over to let's go over to what I got, Amazon. Okay, Amazon Luna Play. Right now, guys, free. If you have an Amazon account, you can play The Misia. You can play Tetris Effect Connected, Baseball Stars, a YouTuber's Life. Oh my God! And freshly
Sierra started a character on that game, Ray.
Yeah. Oh yeah. What did she think of it, William?
She really liked the way it looked, but it was more complex than The Sims. But
Really?
she really liked designing her character, though.
Is it by? It's not by EA. It's not a Sims game, is it?
No, but it's similar. It's a similar type game.
Wow.
You control the YouTuber's channel, his career. You decide like a whole bunch of things. Yeah.
Nice.
Demecia is a beautiful game, but it is kind of soul rogue-like. So some of you guys are going to rage quit. And it's been giving me fits, but it is beautifully well done. And I like the game.
We do seem to be in a bit of a game rut at the moment, don't we? There seems to be, it's either roguelites or Souls-likes or Animal Crossings like. There seems to be this kind of
because people want a challenge, and they say, "Oh, you want a challenge? All right, I'm gonna give you a challenge."
Yeah, maybe. Anyway,
all right. Now on to xCloud. Right now, you can play Pentiment, Somerville, and Vampire Survivors. And I played Vampire Survivors last night. It is nominated for an indie game of the year. Play Vampire Survivor. You will love it. I'm going to check out Pentiment. Looks beautifully well illustrated.
Yeah.
And Somerville, I don't know too much about, but I'm going to check it out.
I don't know why we have a white screen, so we'll bring up a little graphic here as well. So these are the games that they've just announced are coming up soon, Ray, yeah?
Man, Insurgency Sandstorm, which I do have that game, but hey, now I can play it in the cloud. You've got Gungrave Core. You got, what is that, Lapin, Soccer Story. Norco is a very well illustrated, and it's also nominated Indie Game of the Year. Norco is a beautiful game, but I'm excited about Dune Spice Wars.
Woo!
Depending on how it is, yeah.
And also you got Ghost Lore, and then Dark Tide. I played with SPG. Yeah. I can't wait to pick that up and play.
These two, Ray, Dune and Ghost Lore, actually previews, so these are like early access versions.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. They had a preview for Dune, but it was a cinematic trailer rather than showing any gameplay, and that always worries me a little bit because I don't know what the game's gonna, be like. But Dark Tide, not only is it cheap, it's $30, I think, or something like that to actually buy the game, but to get it on Game Pass is amazing. I'm going to be playing the crap.
Well, I'm going to tell you, Dune, it does have the big worm in the game. So the big worm is in the game. I love those little
worms,
flying spaceships. No, I don't like.
Ray loves a game with a worm in. I'll watch this one.
But no, hey. Shout out to Game Pass, man. They're just cranking it out with the games.
They really are. They really are.
All right. And next on my list that you can play it now. Boosteroid. Boosteroid's got Brotato Bro.
A what? Say that again?
Brotato.
A Brotato?
Brotato.
A Brotato.
Brotato.
And they also have Demecia. They got Warhammer Vermintide, which is a great game. I played that. I know all you Sonic fans out there are going to love playing Sonic Frontier. Now, the game that I played on Boosteroid that I've been playing right now is Super People. It's basically PUBG with better updated equipment, but you run around in an area. It's free. Super People is free, folks.
Wow.
So Super People is like PUBG, but has updated graphics and different. It's a totally different game than PUBG.
Totally different game, but it's really. I mean, if you got a really good PC, you can crank up Ultra. It is. I highly recommend you guys try it out. And
you've been loving Boosteroid, Ray, haven't you? You've been really.
I have. I did their test to see if my computer is compatible. It was, and I have not had any issues. I played NBA 2K23. I played my WWE.
Explain the non-supported stuff, Ray.
What do you mean non-supported? What are you talking about?
Like if they don't have it, you can get it, install it, right?
Yeah, you can Steam. I mean, it's basically it's just similar to GFN. It's similar to GFN.
Wouldn't you say it was closer to Shadow, Ray? It, being a kind of virtual gaming PC?
No, I would say it's more than I'd say it's more similar to GFN because you got to own the game just like
well,
GFN.
right, but
We're
like
still doing Shadow.
Yeah, Shadow, you can install anything there as well, but I think it's
Shadow. Here's the thing: Shadow, you're installing the game still on a hard drive. It's still a hard drive, and you're installing the game, and you got to play it. This right here, you're playing still in the cloud. You're not adding it to your physical hard drive or you're playing it in the clouds, just like if you would do with GFN. So
right,
I'll tell you. So on my Shadow PC, I had NBA 2K23, which is 131 gigabytes.
Yeah,
I couldn't. The Shadow's hard drive is 256. Do the math.
Yeah, one game.
so Boosteroid, I actually I deleted NBA 2K23 off my Shadow PC and played it on Boosteroid, and I'm still playing it and having fun. So try it out. I mean, guys.
No, I agree. And look at the price, $7.50. I mean, can't be. Was it $8? The thing is, the way I look at it, Ray, is it's kind of GFN. It's kind of hybrid GFN and Shadow. You don't have the limitations of Shadow with hard drive space and the fact that you've got to download the game and install it and so on, because that's kind of already there. But also you've got access to more games because they don't have the same processors in place that GeForce now have. So you can, you've got more freedom.
And it's 1080p, but they're getting ready.
Yeah.
Boost it up to 4K, but still, I'm enjoying the games. And some of these games are day and date. Some of these games you can't play on any other cloud platform. No. You play it on here. So
did they? Didn't they say they were bringing 4K out around the end of the year when I think Duncan interviewed them?
End of the year or
beginning?
Yeah. So, and I'm like I said, it works great with my controller. The sound works great. I'm not having any issues whatsoever. I have not had any issues.
Have you streamed yet from it, out of interest?
Yes, I did. I did Super People. I streamed Super People. Vet was in there. He said, "Damn it, Ray, crank up to Ultra." And because I had everything on high, so I went in there and I cranked it up to Ultra. Which, once again, folks, it's in the cloud, so it's not my PC. It's not doing anything. It's not hurting my computer. So,
Oh, fantastic. Right, and finally, Ray, over
another sign-in is brutal. You know what, Chris, CT, I will give you that. Sometimes there is certain games you're going to have issues trying to sign in with the UI, so I will give him that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But as I say, I think, if Shadow is for people that are really kind of PC oriented, and GeForce Now is kind of a hybrid, but you've kind of got those. I'd see Boosteroid as closer to Shadow, but equally halfway between GeForce Now as well. It's all these degrees of different services, aren't they?
Okay. And then Boosteroid also got a Cosmeteer. They got Torchlight and Golf with Your Friend also added.
Oh, yes.
And then now we're going to talk about PC Plus.
PC or PlayStation, PS Plus even. PlayStation Plus Premium.
They got Skyrim, they got Rainbow Six Siege, they got Kingdom Hearts, they got Chorus, they got Rainbow Six, they got Edith Finch.
It's a good game.
Oddworld, Soulstorm. Amazing games right now on PlayStation Plus right now.
I'm excited. Do you know what? It's bizarre. I'm actually excited about Division 2, Ray. And not because I haven't played it or anything. I have. But I'm hoping I'll be able to transfer my progress somehow from Stadia. Because I've got all my time is clocked up in Stadia. And of course it was never part of Ubisoft Connect. So I'm kind of hoping there might be a way to switch it across. Isn't that what I mean? I haven't heard there is, but I'd like there to be. Bless you, Rudigs. Thank you, my friend. Oh, look, bless him. He's given us a bit of a Stadia refund.
There you go.
What a darling man you are. Bless you.
I'm excited. You know what I'm going to do? I want to go back and play Skyrim. I want to go back.
I don't know.
I want to go back. I want to go back.
William's not so sure.
Nope, not for me. And the reason why is because Skyrim was very compelling when it first come out. Because what is over that ridge? What is what's in the next dungeon? Nothing. Everything's like dead, and there's monsters. There's like, I don't know. I really like Baldur's Gate 3 because it is a expansive single player narrative. The narrative is very important in that game. And in Skyrim, you make the narrative. You know. You sort of do. You walk into the dungeon.
But I've never played Skyrim. Would you recommend playing Skyrim if you've never played Skyrim?
Yes, because the exploration is really compelling and it was fun, and I did enjoy my time in there. But to go back to it again,
I didn't finish it. I didn't finish it.
It's one of those Bethesda. It's one of those Bethesda like titles.
Yeah.
David's extremely fun.
David's a big old Skyrim fan. He's looking forward to it. Look.
Yeah, no, I think he's just a Rim fan, but that's a whole nother story.
No, he didn't say Guy's Rim. He said Sky's Rim. It was a different thing altogether. And
this Guy's Rim. Oh, sorry.
He called you a snob. He called you a snob.
I see that. He says SPG being a D&D snob.
Oh, you like my mug, Jimmy? I love. My boss gave me this. And this is my favorite mug. And
hey, that's a left-handed mug again.
Oh yeah, look at that. That was my favorite clip. That was just so funny. You blew my mind, Ray. And I do love the fact everyone's getting into Christmas now, aren't they? Demi, how are you? Everybody's getting into Christmas. It's almost like it can only be a few weeks away.
Hey, San Francisco is not, like it's Christmas everywhere. I'm like, what? But they want you to spend them dollars earlier.
Yeah, that's right. It's all about the dollar bill.
Yeah,
y'all.
Of course it is. Yeah, this Kingdom Hearts Disney thing, isn't that the little figures that you put on a mat?
No.
Oh no, that not Sky Climbers or the Disney version.
This is Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah.
Very, very popular.
Surprised game. They didn't do something similar though with Kingdom Hearts because they could sell all of those characters multiple times to people.
They sure could.
So some good stuff coming here as well. Here we go. Yeah. Oh look, Breakpoint.
That was so fun to play. Chorus. I didn't even. I bought it and didn't even play it. I have to do that.
Did you buy it on Stadia, William?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Battlefield 42 also coming
2042.
Yeah. What did I say?
20 to 9. Battlefield 20 to 9. It's too late for me to play.
It's upgraded, coming to the cloud, folks, and with
on Game Pass, isn't it, right?
Yes, sir. With operators.
Operate.
I think they're trying to be like Siege.
Oh. Well, I don't know. I've never played it first time round. Do you get the campaign and everything, or is it just multiplayer stuff?
I got to go back and see. I got an email this morning. I was half asleep reading. I was like, "Whoa, okay."
Yeah.
They said they fixed it. They said they updated it, so we'll see.
Are you going to be streaming Gotham Knights, William?
It looks like it's on the agenda. I have to buy it now.
Yeah, there you go.
You better for the Demi-Goddess.
I love the Batman Arkham games, and I realize this one is a little different, but I really love that series, so I'll probably be checking that out for sure.
Wonderful. Thank you, Ray, for that. Amazing, my friend.
You are welcome.
I've just got back into game renting again. Actually, it's
that saves a lot of money.
I use GameFly. Well, because I did used to. Before Stadia, I rented all my games. That's why I didn't spend any money. So I got Ghostbusters, Ray, yesterday. The new Ghostbusters game.
Did you like it?
Well, he went back in the post this morning, mate.
Oh no! Callie,
no, I didn't enjoy it. I didn't enjoy it. Yeah, no, it wasn't for me. It was. I tell you what, it would be good for co-op. because you can go in with 3 or 4 friends, and then you go into the maps and you get rid of all the ghosts, and you kind of work together and stuff. But on your own with bots, nah. So I think I've got Ragnarok coming next.
You needed Ray running around with his
Ray
thing there. Yeah.
Ray with his Ray.
Bro just put in Gotham Knights gets a multiplayer co-op update on the 29th.
Oh,
that could be fun.
Yeah,
I heard the game is a little
skanky.
Or it's over too quick. It's not very long, from what I heard. Gotham Knights.
Yeah. But it depends on everybody, doesn't it? Though I mean, I played a game this week, and I completed it in 3.5 hours.
I'm always so worried a game is going to be over so quickly that I take my time and try to do all the side stuff first. Really, I do.
I did. I did complete this entire game. It's a sweet little game, Alba. It was on Epic.
It's
a kid's game.
A game that almost broke me, and I had to give up on that idea, was Assassin's Creed Valhalla. That game. It was like, hey, do this. Okay, I'm going to go back to the main story.
Yeah. But where is that DLC they promised us, William?
I know. I wanted to finish it. Now Oh, you're right. I wanted that. We should have gotten it. Did you notice? Maybe I am daft here, but I turned Stadia on, and it looked like we got more pro games that were added.
You're joking me.
I could be wrong, but
I swear.
Wrong. I thought there.
You've been following Ron Slusher on Twitter.
You need to.
Yeah.
No.
Which games did you think they'd?
Hold on here. Let me see. Let me go to all.
That would be the funniest thing ever, wouldn't it? That would be so funny.
Let's see here.
And to celebrate the 19th being our 3rd anniversary.
Yeah,
we're bringing Stadia back. Can we have our money back, please? They say. Wow. Rokkster, how are you, my friend? Good to see you. Good to see you. Good afternoon. Good afternoon to you.
You were dreaming. You were dreaming. It was a dream.
Dream. We should be doing the middle-aged man songs every time.
Okay. Tangle Tower.
No, that was there. That was last time, mate. We've had that. Okay. Yeah, that was the previous pro game.
We had that. Yeah. What about Looking for Aliens?
Yeah, previous pro.
Okay.
These were September pro games, or they came out at the end of October. Yeah. Call them October.
Yeah, gotcha. Okay.
Nothing new then. They're good games though. If you haven't opened them up, they're worth. I think what else did we get? Was it Hot Wheels? I forget now.
It's just hard. I can't. Not only is it the Hot Wheels, but it is one of the best edition Hot Wheels with all the DLCs and all the cards. And I can't. I try. It just hurts. It hurts.
Yeah, it does.
I know, mate. I know. Look, come here. Come on. Reel it in. Let me give you a hug. Come on. There you go. Come on, brother. It's all right, mate.
Oh, whoa.
No, I only had a sneaky feel.
Watch your hand.
There's a sneaky. Nothing wrong with a sneaky feel. With friends, that's all. Friends. No, before we go, I need to just to wind up before we find out what everyone's up to. I just need to quickly remind folks that there are indeed 3. 3? Are there 3?
Yes.
No, there aren't. There are 2. There are 2 Christmas giveaways going on right now. I had to reread my notes.
Am I doing it right?
Got an extra one.
No, I know that one's wrong because that one's been one in the middle has already been. That's been won. There will be. I am going to be giving something else away on Friday. I just haven't decided what yet. Anyway, so we have the massive cloud gaming giveaway, which was announced yesterday with my good friend John, who would have been here today. He did message me earlier. Someone said, "Where's John?" I think it was Nakinu. Yeah, John is. When John used to work for someone else, basically. And it was easier for him to break out and do the show. Under his new boss, it's very hard to do. So it kind of coincides with his lunch. And if he can, he'll kind of come in for half an hour in his lunch and then go out again. But if he's really busy, he can't make it in, which is a real shame. I was thinking about just getting like a bot version of John, though. Like putting...
his boss has forced him also to wear pants during the Zoom.
Oh, yes. Yeah, that's a fair point. Yeah. You can, if you want to go and see John's shorts, he's got a load of them. So So I was thinking to put a little bot John in the corner, maybe, like what we could do is I could.
No one puts John in the corner.
No, that's true. That's true. I'll come up with something funny for next week. But X-Massive Cloud Gaming, look, you've seen it. Go to rokk.co/xmaths, ROWK, and you can enter and you can win. There's two big prizes, two big cloud gaming bundles. One of them is the Logitech G handheld, which I quite fancy myself, with an additional 3 months of Game Pass Ultimate and GeForce Now 3080 and $100 to spend at Steam as well, so you can grab some games there. And the other prize is an Acer Chromebook. I think it's the 516, but it's the very latest, top of the range, RGB keyboard, flashing lights, 160 frames per second screen. Amazing piece of kit. And the same bundle. Plus, between now and the 19th of December, which is the big draw day, we will also be adding more stuff into the pot, and we'll be looking to give more prizes to more people, particularly if you are a member of Team Rokk or John's Scammy Army. There will be prizes dedicated to you guys in the mix. So it's going to be a great Christmas, and we're really looking forward to that one. Finally, on December the 2nd, which is only a few weeks away now, I am giving away Callisto Protocol for any platform of your choice. It's available everywhere. Plus, the same thing, I think it's 60 days of Game Pass Ultimate or 60 days of 3080, and I'm really hoping it comes to the 3080, the GeForce Now 3080. So there you go. That's the housekeeping, fellas. Sorry to take up your time. Raymond, what have you got coming up in the next 7 days?
Well, tonight I'm doing Amazon Luna. It is the Looney Zone on Ray3473 Twitch TV. I'm going to be playing the Smurfs. I'm going to be Papa Smurf.
Papa Smurf.
La, 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 la. You guys don't remember? I've said this. Yeah, see, that was the TV song.
Yes,
but there was a number one hit record. I'm going to get YouTube up and find this. I'll probably
Wait a minute, a number one hit record with the Smurfs?
Yeah, man. I kid you not. There was a number one Smurfs
Papa
record.
Smurf got a brand new band.
Papa Smurf. It was by Papa.
I remember there was a dance called the Smurfs.
Was there? Oh, I don't know about that. That was I can't find it. I have to say this was back in the here it is. I found it. Father Abraham's Smurf song. Right, here we go. Hang on, dudes. Are you ready for this? I don't mind getting a copyright strike.
I've never put Father Abraham in the front of any search I've ever done.
No, me not. It's the first time ever. Here it is.
What the hell?
Is this worth a copy strike?
La, 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 la.
Whoa.
Wow. Now that's not the Smurfs I know.
Ready? La 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 la.
That was like a choking hazard. Papa Smurf needs to be careful.
Best song ever. That was number one. Fantastic. There you go.
Oh my God.
It's a beautiful thing. There's nothing wrong with a Smurf song, Ray. That's what we used to dance to when I was a kid. Beautiful songs for beautiful men. That's what I say. So there you go. You're dressed up as Papa Smurf. You were saying you got your hat on already, haven't you?
Yes, I do.
You're right, Ray.
I'm fine.
Rudig's enjoyed it. Look, thank you for sharing that. No, Smurfing mad. See, it's before David's time. He won't remember.
No.
But that was his mum and dad's day. He used to listen to that one. The old Smurfs. Beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. Yeah. Is that it? You got any more coming up then in the next 7 days? Or
Thursday night, I'll be doing some Marvel Snap. I think Thursday is going to be my Marvel Snap night. So, and then Saturday, Wreckfest with my friends, my family,
your virtual friends.
And if you guys want to jump in, please hop on in. Everybody's invited to bang it out. and
Major nerd.
and then yeah, that's about it. Go on, SPG.
Oh, it's beautiful. William, what can we expect from you?
Today at 4:00 or sometime thereafter on the Climaxes channel, we'll be doing an episode of Man Cave.
What are you doing? What's the subject today? What's the subject?
Blue Marvel. You know, a character called Miss Marvel.
Porn Marvel.
Yeah, Pwned. No.
Yeah.
So we're going to be discussing Blue Marvel, which is sort of like Blue Beetle, but Marvel. You'll have to look it up.
What's Blue Beetle?
A superhero.
Oh, I see.
Blue Beetle was DC, wasn't he?
Well, yes, they are.
Okay.
But this character is called Blue Marvel.
Is this TV series or something?
I believe one's getting made. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's what it stems from. And then tomorrow, sadly, I have a doctor's appointment, so I won't be streaming on Wednesday. But Friday, I'll be back for some Battlefield 1 or 5 with the guys. So that should be a lot of fun.
Nice. When is 2042 coming to Xbox, Ray? Do you know?
I think it's this month coming up.
Is it?
I think so.
What, December or end of this month?
I think the end of the month.
I'm quite looking forward to that. I'm looking.
I was going to buy the game.
Well,
so
yeah.
No, I'm looking forward to that. What am I doing? Well, I've got Rock Around the Clock tomorrow, Thursday and Friday. And then Thursday, of course, we've got Rock Players. I think this week it's hosted by Bjorn. And I've started doing some VOD stuff. I'm doing my game streams as VODs rather than live streams. I'm just going to try it out for a bit, see how that goes down, because it actually takes me more flipping time to do it because I have to go back and edit stuff. But I'm doing it for a purpose, which I will divulge once I've proved or disproved my theory. But a few of those going up. There's one went up this afternoon, all about Bramble the Mountain King, which is, not a lot of people have heard of this, Ray, and I'm not kidding. It's probably one of the most beautiful indie games that I have played. And it's free as well. You can download it from Steam. So check out my stream. Went up this afternoon. And I think you will agree it is a stunningly beautiful game. And all the other stuff. Yes.
I want to add one more thing.
Yeah.
Can we get William to 600? He's sitting at about 590, 595.
Is he?
Get him to 600, folks. Get him to 600.
Yeah. Well, you guys, 600. If you guys are watching this and you haven't subbed to these, then shame on you. That's what I'm going to say. Shame on you, because they work their little butts off with the most amazing content. Raymond, he wakes me up every morning. He nudges me in bed. And says,
hey, no, I don't.
He does. He says, let me slap my dongle about the place. That's what he does.
No.
And then William always comes later after the show, after the clock show. I always send everybody over to William's streams. He does a most amazing. And as you've seen, he knows everything there is to know about every game that's ever been made. He's an encyclopedia of gaming. So you've got to sub to them, guys. Come on, share the love.
As my brother labeled me a long time ago, I am the Sega Buddha.
The Sega Buddha. That sounds like my favourite Indian restaurant dish. Could I have that with brown rice, please? Right, guys, let's get the hell out of here. Chat, thank you so much. As always, you are our 5th band member. We absolutely love you guys. Thank you so much. It's been a brilliant show. And we'll catch you again, same time, next week for more shenanigans in the cloud. Take care. Cheers, guys.
Cheers.